Hi, I want to talk to you today about a question you may have. I certainly get asked this all the time, and that is, what does a MEC plan with a hospital indemnity plan cover? So let's talk about that. First of all, when you're offering a MEC plan with a hospital indemnity plan stacked on top of each other, you're going to want to offer the most robust MEC plan. Here's why. That MEC plan is going to give you, of course, a national PPO network, but you'll get very low copays for primary care visits, specialist visits, urgent care, lab, x-ray. And if you're looking at one of my MEC plans, you're going to have a 4-tier prescription benefit. All of the copays are going to be first dollar benefits. Those employees will not get balance billed. And of course, there's no limitations on our plans. You see a lot of MEC plans out there with 3 office visit limitations, maybe 1 or 2 urgent care limitations, etc. My MEC plan doesn't have any limitations, so it's very attractive. Now, when you stack a hospital indemnity plan underneath that, what you're going to do is twofold. First of all, that employee who didn't have an indemnity plan prior to enrolling on one, let's say they go to the hospital and they get confined and they have services done, they're going to walk out having to pay 100% of that bill. They're going to need to negotiate with the hospital on their own, get on a payment plan, or they're going to do what a lot of people do, walk out, hide that invoice under their stack of bills, duck their head in the sand. I call that the ostrich method, and hope that the bill just goes away, and we all know that it won't. It goes to collections, and here come all the calls. So here's how we avoid all that. The hospital indemnity plan that I offer is on the same PPO network that the MEC plan is on. So when that employee goes to the hospital to get services, the PPO plan's already negotiated special rates for those services. So the bill that the employee gets is already going to be far less than if they went in there without the indemnity plan. So the other benefit to the employee is they're going to get reimbursed certain dollar amounts depending on what happens in the hospital. The highest reimbursement comes from the hospital confinement. Then if you're confined for extra days, you get money stacked on top of that. And while you're there, if that leads to an inpatient surgery, outpatient surgery, if the employee landed in the hospital on an off-the-job accident, all those things collectively turn into one big bulk check that gets mailed to that employee's address so they can take it to the bank, cash it, and keep all their bills paid, and more importantly, have a little bit of financial wind in their sails when they come back to a short paycheck. Let's not forget who these MEC plans are being offered to. Part-time, seasonal, and low-income full-time employees. These are employees that could not afford to be enrolled on a major medical plan. But here's what's nice about the indemnity plan. First of all, you should never offer the MEC to the full-time eligibles that can afford a major medical plan. That's not an ethical thing to do. But that indemnity plan, you can not only offer it to the folks that are going to be looking at the MEC plan, but you can also offer that indemnity plan over to the full-timers on the major medical side, because those plans do a great job of filling in the gaps and offsetting deductibles and these out-of-pocket expenses that come with services. So it's an all-around great solution. And of course, offering a major medical plan to the full-timers and then offering a MEC plan with the hospital indemnity plan to everyone else that did not enroll on the major medical plan or just weren't eligible to, you're doing a great service for the employer, because now the net's casted over the entire population of employees, and now everybody has an opportunity to achieve affordable access to healthcare. So hopefully this kind of cleared up the benefit and understanding why somebody would stack a MEC on top of an indemnity plan. Please, let's have this conversation. If you have an idea of maybe where this would be a good fit, you can look me up on my website, my contact page. I'm on LinkedIn, and my email and phone number are scattered all over the internet. So please reach out, and I do look forward to having this conversation with you.